Hey y'all, welcome to the channel, Chilling with Londa. Y'all, if this y'all first time clicking on my channel, then welcome. Everything over here helps. Subscribe to the channel, like the video, of course, use y'all hypes. That's gonna help me grow. But if you're already a part of the crew, you know what time it is. It's time for another story time. I'm not sure today, y'all. I don't know if we're gonna laugh about it, but we definitely gonna talk about it. It's gonna be a little triggering for some, but it's gonna be a good story time. And I think y'all want to stick around because a lot of y'all was asking for receipts for my story times, and this one I have receipts, honey. I have a whole video clip for y'all, so you might want to stick around for it. And let's just go ahead and get into the video. All right, y'all, so this story time, like I said, I'm just making it known early. I have a little clip for y'all because y'all be asking for receipts, and this one I just had to get my I had to because half of the video is going to be about, you know, just a story time, entertainment wise. But the other half is serious. It's awareness and safety and just being aware of who you're talking to. A lot of y'all enjoy my dating story times. A lot of my dating be horror story times. I really haven't found like a real good man just yet. Not that I'm looking, I'm just dating, having a good time. But I think this date is your girl is done. This is like my second time recording this video. My thumbnail picture will be different because I had to re-record it. I just get triggered all around recording this video. But y'all, so this person, we're gonna name him Slim, right? Because Slim he's tall, he's like 6'2", 6'3". He's very, very, very chocolate, like dark brown. He has a nice set of teeth. Yes, he had nice teeth. He was really, really handsome. I know Slim from back then. I know him for some years ago, like years ago, right? But I always knew he was older than me. I knew him, but I didn't know him like that. Like, he was somebody I knew and talked to, but we wasn't close at all. Like, I knew his name, but I didn't know details about him like that because we talked, but we didn't really talk like that. Understand? So, y'all, last year around October, November-ish, Slim hit me up on Facebook, y'all. And I was going through the chain gang, in and out, y'all. Go check out that video. Your girl was in and out of jail the last couple of months of last year. So I wasn't focused on no man. I wasn't focused on no dating. I was trying to ground myself, get my feet on the ground, get my mental together, get myself back rolling on the ball. I wasn't really worrying about no dating. So I would keep Slim on, red or whatever, and I just ignored him. But he, I guess he into the chunky girls. So he was persistent with me. He would inbox me occasionally, and I would ignore him. But, now I had my mind together, and I'm just, I'm not looking for nothing serious, just out here having a good time, just trying to get my dinners paid for, and that's it. That's it, that's all. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. So I was like, when he write me again, I'm going to go ahead and give Slim a chance. So just as I thought, you know, he writes me again, and I message Slim back, right? So we start talking a little bit or whatever. We start kicking it. And, like I said, I found him a little attractive. So I gave him the time. And I started hanging around him in person. And we would talk and we would talk. So now we're catching up. I'm telling him about myself. And he's telling me about himself. So, I'm like, okay, Slim, it's nice seeing you. Where you been these last couple of years. I ain't seen you and God knows when. So he's like, oh, I was in prison. Okay. What how long what you was in prison for? How long you was in prison? Oh, he said somebody. And that was not hard to believe, y'all, because Slim, he was a YN. Like back then he was a YN. He was very wild. It was not hard to believe that he did that. So it just flew over my head. I was like, okay, yeah, And he was like, I did 10 years in prison and now I'm on 10 years probation. Oh, so you really shot somebody. Okay, noted. So I'm asking questions now because who was it? A woman? Is it DV? Who is it? So he was like, no, it was some hood op stuff. So I'm like, okay, that's him. That's what's up. So Slim was really cool, y'all. I started hanging around him a lot, and we would continue just going out places, just being around each other. But it was little things that I started to notice. For example, like, I know he's older than me, but he told me he was 42 years old. I'm 32 years old, 42 years old. My mom and dad is like 19 years apart. I'm a grown woman. That's fine. a little age gap, and not to mention that Slim, he has a really nice body. You can tell that them 10 years in the chain gang did him good with no drinking, no smoking. You know what I'm saying? It did the body good because he looks really young. He looks really good to be 42. But I started to notice little things, I don't know. So, y'all, as we continue to hang out, he would wear like certain clothes. Like, he just would wear all black. Now, he would wear like black sweatpants. He would wear like a black t-shirt. He would wear like a black sweater. He would wear a black ball, not a black Nike cap, right? And that was his everyday like kind of style. He would switch it up a little bit. But it's like we two of us hanging around each other, So I'm pulling up on him, and he's walking up to the car, and he got on the same thing he had on the last Friday, the same black pants, the same black shirt, the same black Nike hat, the same shoes. Well, damn, did you wash your ass? Is the drawers the same? Is your socks the same? Did you hit behind the ears in the shower? What's going on? So, okay. That day I was like, okay, maybe he just have a lot of black clothes, I just was like, okay. So, like a couple of days later, because we wasn't around each other every day. A couple of days later, because I don't like people coming to my house. I am glad to pull up on you. So, I'm pulling up again. I'm pulling up to his condo or apartment or whatever you want to call it. And he's walking. I can see him walking to the car. Why he got on the same black clothes, and actually it's turning brown. Y'all know how you have black clothes and you just wear it so much and it started to look brown? Like, it started to look brown. So I'm like, oh, hell no, what's going on? What's going on? He's wearing the same black sweatpants, the same black shirt, the same black cap. And I guess when he gets in the car, he can see my face. So he was like, oh yeah, don't mind the clothes. Me and my brothers, we like to wear the same clothes all the time. That's our style. What? And that's another thing. Slim will always talk about his brothers. He will always talk about his previous life before he went to prison, how he was such hot shit, how him and his brothers this, him and his brothers that, him and his brothers this, and him and his brothers that. And him and his brothers like to wear the same clothing, apparently, every single day. So I was like, oh, hell no, something ain't right. You have no clothes. Okay, you switched it up at first, but now you're wearing the same clothes. So, y'all, I was like, okay, I'm gonna have to put a hold on this. So I stopped going around Slim. Like, he noticed it. Like, he would like call me all the time. You want to hang out? You want me to pick you up? And I would keep Slim on red because you're a little dirty, sir. I can't do the dirty. Like, I don't know. I don't understand. I just don't understand. So I give him another chance because all in all, y'all, Slim was a cool guy. He was older. He used to spit some real stuff to me. He was fun. He was funny. I'm talking about gut funny. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay, I'm going to pull back up on him and let's hang out. Have a little drink or whatever, to get a little bottle or whatever. So this night, he had on different clothing. He must be got my drift, and he had on different clothing. So we get to riding around the city. And he's like, pull up to my brother's house. Pull up to my brother's house. It's always his brothers. We pull up to his brother's house. And it's like two guys there. His brother and maybe his uncle, I want to say. So I'm sitting in the car because I don't know these people. You get out and you talk to them. So he's talking to them. I can hear him talking to them a little bit. And it gets quiet. So he comes to my car, my door. And he's like, come on, get out with me. Chill with me or whatever. And me, I'm like, no, I don't know these people. I'm not getting out of the car. I'm not comfortable. I'm going to sit right here and chill, listen to my music. So he's still standing outside of the car. And it's just quiet. Every now and then you will hear a little word here, a little word there, but really, y'all, it was quiet. So I picked my head up to look at him to see what he doing, y'all. And he's just like, he flicking on his phone, and his brother is just like over by his house door playing with the dog. It was the strangest thing. Like, he came over there to see his brother, and his brother is straight up ignoring him. So I'm like, that's weird, So his uncle come outside, the other guy. He come back outside. And I'm like, okay, well, maybe they're going to talk now. So they say a little word here, a little word there. But it gets quiet again. I pick my head up to look on the side again. And he's just flicking on his phone. That awkward look. When you in an awkward situation or you uncomfortable, you just get on your phone. That's what Slim was doing because his uncle and his brother wasn't paying him no attention. It was so strange. So he eventually was like, all right, bro, all right, we finna clear, we finna leave. So we get in the car and we leave. We go to, I'm trying to think who this person was. I want to say it was another family member. So we riding. Now, mind you, we drinking this night, so it was nothing to do. I'm like, okay, let's roll. Let's go out. We out. We pull up, and yo, they wouldn't even open the door for him. When we pulled up to the house, the front porch was on. When he got out of the car and was knocking on the door, they cut the light off on him. So that's like the second family member that wasn't fucking with Slim, y'all. And I'm noticing all of this, So the thing that got me, y'all, the last thing that got me, we pull up to the corner store because I wanted me a Pepsi. I wanted me to wash me down a little, get me a good Pepsi or whatever. So we pulls up, and it's this guy in front of the store, in front of his car, like standing up. So Slim instantly, like I said, he was a YN, and he know pretty much everybody in Miami. He knows a lot of people, y'all. So when we pull up, he sees the guy standing in front of the car, and he was just like, yeah, what's up? Like he knew him. So I get out of the car and I go inside of the store. And the guy, by the time I'm paying for my stuff, the guy who was standing outside of the car, he talked to me. He was like, he was like, you tired? And I was like, ignore him. He was like, are you tired? I was like, why? He was like, because you talked to Slim. I know you tired. So I was like, I was just like, what? I pay for my stuff. I get back in my car and I just drive off. So I tell Slim what he said. I said, your homeboy said I must be tired because I messed with you. He got mad. Slim like, oh, man, you should have told me while we was at the store. I would have checked him. We would have this, we would have that. I was just like, whatever. I didn't understand what that guy meant, but he meant a lot, y'all. After that day, I was just thinking. I was like, I like Slim, but something in me just says, something just not right about this guy. For one, he told me he's 42, but he act like he's older. 2 or 3, whatever number I'm on, nobody mess with him. Everywhere he pulls up to, they really ignore him. You know what I'm saying? It's just real weird. Like, and then 3, that guy just was like, are you tired? I guess I am tired. He must be saw something I didn't at this point, So the reason, okay. Let me get into it. I'm trying to figure out how to introduce this to y'all. Okay, so your girl dream real bad. I dream real hard, real heavy. My dreams are very vivid. It's like I live another life, y'all. So one night, I was just like, I had a dream. And something in my dream was just like, predator. Promise you not. I woke up and I'm working because y'all know I work from home. I'm sitting on the same couch and I'm working. And something in my spirit was just like, girl, what if he is a actual predator? Like you really, what if he, and then my other mind was just like, nah, not Slim. He funny, he nice, he cool. Nah, he wouldn't be one of those. So I shrug it off, but something in me was just like, no. Check the internet. Go to Good Google. Good Google is our girlfriend. Good Google is our friend, y'all. So I was like, nah. So I go ahead and I went ahead and I just Googled because he told me that he had went to prison for a pum, back then when he was younger, wild, loose. So, but something was just like, no, Google. So I get on my phone and I Google. I Google his name, Slim, aka Slim, and lo and behold, y'all wouldn't believe it. What pops up on Slim's record, right? So y'all brace yourself. So it says, lewd and of a minor under 12 years old. Yes, it did. And my heart dropped. I had tears instantly in my eyes because of this charge is very severe. It's hideous. It is the most low of the lowest charges you can ever get. And it's just like, I was sitting there with my heart racing because it's like, yo, I really was hanging around somebody who have a charge like this. Luckily, we're going to get here. We're going to get here. So I felt very, very sad for him. And I felt very sad for the victim. I felt very sad for me because I was hanging around this piece of shit for weeks, y'all. So he lied to me. He lied to me. He lied to me. He lied to me. And it hurt. And I was just like, he just lied to me. Every day he was in my face, he would lie to me. So this video is about awareness, y'all. It's like I'm high as hell and I'm smiling and I wanna laugh because I'm high, but nothing funny about this video. Like, how dare you be around somebody and trying to build a friendship or whatever, and you have this charge hanging over your head, such a charge that is so bad. You just ruined that child's life. You ruined so many good memories. You ruined her childhood, his or her childhood. It is so sick, y'all. So as I was sitting there, I was getting tears in my eyes, and I was just like, nah, not Slim. Like, your spirit never leads you wrong. Listen to it, because your self loves you. Your self-conscious loves you, and it won't lead you wrong. So I was just like, nah, not Slim, my friend. So you know what I do? I get to digging more. So I get on Google and I'm looking up predators, and lo and behold, Slim picture pulls up, y'all. He's a predator and he's an offender. Yes, his picture was up there, and I was just so hurt, y'all. I could not believe it. So I'm just like, my first mind was just to be like, immediately block him. But then I was like, this scumbag out here probably talking to other women with children, little girls, and he's lying. Absolutely not. Somebody has to confront him. So I was just like, I'm not going to blow up at this moment. I'm going to do this. When I tried to look up his record on the clerk's website, I guess because it's a minor involved, I couldn't get no details. So he told me he had attempted robbery and he did this and he did that. So y'all know what I did? Guess what? Guess what your girl did? I sure the fuck did. My address is not on here. I sure the hell did. You know what I did? I ordered his deposition letter. His deposition letter, I sure did. You can't see it, right? Good. But I ordered his deposition letter in case he wanted to lie, because I just could not believe it, honey. I told my friends about it. My friends have little girls and little boys, and they were so upset about it because, y'all, Google told me what the charge was, but I just had to see this for myself. I wanted to see his history. I wanted to see it because you can't be going around meeting people lying like that, Slim. You can't do that. So I ordered his deposit. I paid $19 for this to get his record. And on the bottom of this, y'all, on the bottom of it, it says what I just told y'all. Lewd of a minor under 12 years old. It don't say nothing about no attempted robbery, no shooting, no none of that, sir. So me and my clever friends, we come up with something, because y'all might not agree with this, but I had to get the content for y'all because y'all asked for it. And two, he can't just go around lying like this. That charge is the lowest of the lowest, and it is ridiculous. So you know what me and my friends did, right? Now, me and my friends, we love to arm ourselves. We always like to go shooting so we can aim pretty good. And so me and my friends was like, okay, we're going to record him. You're going to confront him about the lies. Record him, and we're going to be in a few cars in the back in case something go wrong. If we see the car rocking too hard, we pulling up. So I was like, bet. So y'all sit back, and I'm finna go ahead and play these little it's a whole 8-minute video, but for the sake of just exposure or whatever, I'm not going to show any pictures or nothing like that, but I have his voice, and I'm just going to chop this up into like a little bit pieces to let y'all hear the lies, the manipulation of these snake men. Let's go. First of all, how old are you? Really?
What you mean?
How old are you?
What you mean? God damn.
How old are you?
You know all I am.
How old are
You've
you?
been digging. You know all I am.
How old are you?
You know all I am.
I've been digging. Why you can't be honest?
You've been digging.
How old are you?
How I look.
How old are you?
You know all I am, man.
I want to hear it from you. You can't tell me the truth about nothing.
44?
You still lying.
I'm not about. It says 44.
What year were you born?
80.
So how are you 44 if you was born in 1980? Why are you lying?
How? 44?
You're not 44. You're 46.
I'm 46. That's 2006. I'll be 46.
No. If you're born in 1980, last year or this year
birthday?
you turned
What my
46.
birthday? What my birthday?
You're 45 or something.
What my birthday? What my birthday is? Okay, thank you.
You're 45.
Okay,
Why
thank
you
you.
lied and say you were 42?
Because I told you that, and I had to stick with it.
Stick with it? Stick with it? Did y'all hear that? Do y'all hear these men? Listen, let me tell you something. That evil laugh, that came from within his soul. All that laughing he was doing, and he sounds pretty slow. I don't know what happened to his voice. He sounds very confused. He sounds very slow right now. I don't know what to laugh about, but yes, tell me something, stick with it. These men are liars. This date right here has put a halt to my little dating series I thought I was gonna have, honey. Absolutely not. Then he gonna say I went digging, which means he probably used to women or whoever doing this to him. Yes, because why do people have to dig up some information like this anyway? That is something you should tell up front, Slim. This is something you should tell somebody you're meeting, or just people you haven't seen in a very very long time, or just people that's in your life that don't even know about what's going on. You should tell people this. Like what? Stick with it, y'all. This man is 45 years old. Will be 46 in May. That is ridiculous. I am 32 years old. I am not a little girl, but however, honey, you too old to be lying about your age. I haven't lied about my age since I was damn 15 years old. You 45 years old. What are you lying about? What are you lying about? That is ridiculous. The manipulation has got to stop. I am exposing this.
And why did you lie about what you went to prison for?
What you mean? Why a lot of what I'm in prison for?
So you're not gonna tell me the truth?
What?
I'm not worth telling the truth.
Yeah.
So tell me the truth.
What?
What did you go to prison for?
What?
What did you go to prison for?
What?
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 Did you go to prison for?
What?
What you went to prison for? You heard me the first time.
What?
What did you go to prison
What
for?
I went to prison for?
You tell me.
You tell me.
You tell me and be honest. Why can't you tell me and be honest?
Man, we robbed somebody, man.
What? 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 You heard me. You a motherfucking lie. You a liar. He's a liar. And I had to re-record this video because the first time I was so lit up in this living room, y'all, calling him all kind of names on this camera, and the editing was just too much. I was saying stuff that was gonna get my video taken down. So I had to re-record this and make this a little cleaner for y'all. I had to cut out a lot. I had to do a lot. And the things I want to say, y'all just say them for me down in the comments. Y'all saying them for me on the other side of the screen. Because, honey, it is ridiculous trying to blame it on his co-defendants that you didn't get arrested for no robbery, no armed robbery, attempted robbery, nothing robbery, sir. No shooting involved. This paper says you did something very, 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 very bad to a minor under the age of 12 years old. Ladies, do y'all hear me? Like, do y'all hear me?
Are you a predator?
Cool. I ain't no predator.
Yes, you
they say
are.
They label us that.
Yes, you are. You have to register as a predator. You can see everything online.
I can register as a predator.
Yes, you are.
Oh, gosh. The paper do not lie. The paper do not lie. Now, granted, he do not have like a bunch of records like 9, 10, 12, 13. No, he don't. But the 6 or 7 that he do have is very telling. You're a liar. You have all kind of records, and the latest one you have is the biggest one, the most heinous one. And that laugh just come from his soul. It's like he had no fear, y'all. And I'm gonna say this, I didn't want to go off calling him all kind of names that he is, because my safety was in the line. You understand? So I kept it cute, but I wanted to get on camera. You can't lie to people. Women, y'all meeting these men, wherever you meeting him from, I don't care if you knew him just like I did. Do background checks, honey. Google, it don't lie. He want to lie and say he had a robbery. You a liar. The paper says otherwise. The deposition letter says otherwise. Honey, you can just go on your Clark County website and just research anybody, girl. Listen, ladies, it don't matter who you dating. You just got to be careful. Just Google them. Go on the county clerk website. You can see everything. And it's just ridiculous. Let me tell you something, too. I would have lit his ass up if I had children. Let me tell you something. He is lucky I didn't have no kid, and you would have been around my kid. Probably not even been around my kid, or just knowing the fact that I had kids and I was talking to you. I would have put bullet holes all in your ass, Slim. He is lucky that I didn't have any children. And that laugh, that evil laugh, he just do not care. It's like, It's like he got a thrill out of lying and trying to sneak. It just does not make any sense. It's not cool. You can't do that. And again, I wanted to make this video to put him out there to show y'all that these men be lying. Like, what's up with that alarm? It's like to show y'all that these men be really out here lying, be looking all handsome, thinking everything good, and it's really dirt to dig up. Like, you out here lying. Let me, like, I would have lit your ass up if I had kids, and I would have, fell in love with you and dated you and had you on my kid. It would have been a closed casket. You hear me? Like, I had to record this video like 2 times, y'all. Don't understand. I was on here calling him all kind of names. Like, God was just not pleased, so I had to re-record it because I was upset. And I just wanted to show y'all that it's really men out here just lying. It's the same thing with like the diseases and all kind of stuff, like the STDs and HIV. How dare you walk around knowing you are a damaged good or are infected and not telling nobody the status of what you that should be mandatory. It should be illegal to not tell nobody that you on the list. And then you still lying, saying you're not on the list. Yes, you are. Like, yes, you are. What is going on? I'm confused.
You didn't even give that vibe. But for some reason, I just was like, let me look at this nigga name. And look, you disappointed the fuck out of me. You can't go around lying to people like that. That is unacceptable. Your charge is fucking heinous. It's heinous. Listen, it's unacceptable. You supposed to tell somebody the truth and give them the option if they want to still fuck with you. Mm-hmm. I can't fuck with you no more.
And absolutely not. I can't fuck with you after this. I cannot fuck with you after this. So y'all, he would just keep lying through his teeth. Y'all heard the proof. The video was much longer, but I can't cut out most of the stuff that I said to him. It's just too much editing, and I just could not mess with somebody like that. Like, you should tell people up front, whether you're just meeting them, whether you've been on them like you've known me, people in your life, anybody, you should tell them what's going on. People should not have to go digging up anything when they meet you or when they trying to get to know you, sir. Yes, I'm going to expose it. I exposed it to the world, but I had to make it minimum because his voice is on there, y'all, and I'm not going to put any pictures. I'm not going to do none of that. But it's like people like him is so he's like a narcissist. The laughing, it's like he got off on like lying to me. Y'all, I just couldn't fuck with him no more. I couldn't talk to you. What you did to somebody, a child, you have ruined their life. You have done so. That is the most, that have triggered the inner girl in me. The inner child in me is triggered. Like, it is so disgusting. That handsomeness that I once seen, you're ugly now. The funniness is nothing funny no more. All of that stuff that I want immediately, y'all. And again, a lot of y'all gonna say, Londa, well, why you met up with him? And because I just told y'all, one, because he sat up there for weeks and he lied to me, and I just wanted to expose this. This is something serious. This is not something minor to lie to somebody about. Being on the offender list and having a charge like you have, you shouldn't be around no female. I don't care what age. You shouldn't be around a 90-year-old. You shouldn't be around a 9-minute-year-old. You shouldn't be around no women ever. Why are you even out of prison? What's your probation officer number, sir? Hello? What is your probation officer number, sir? Because I should tell them that you lied to me. You lied. You're a manipulator. So yeah, I was going to expose the truth. So one part of the video, like I said, is letting y'all know that my dating series is to a halt as of now. You know what I'm saying? Unless whatever, but my dating experiences has come to a halt right now. And the other half of the video is like I said, it's just awareness, y'all. Y'all just have to be aware. Y'all just have to be aware. This was somebody that I thought was cool. I've known from back when. Thought he was straight and all of that, honey. No. The deposition letter don't lie. His record don't lie. And I just wanted to get the record straight for y'all, just to show y'all. Y'all asked for the receipts. I had to get the receipts. I never thought in a million years that would happen to me. I really thought that I would never run across one of those vultures, those scumbags. I am disgusted. I never thought that I would come across a person like that, y'all. And I feel, and you know what? One tiny percent of me feels like, you shouldn't judge, because hey, fuck that. Yes, I'm judging. I'm judging. I'm judging hard. Who knows what you could do to me? Who knows? If I never would have dig deep and, like you said, and did my research, I'm sleep around you and you choke me out of my sleep. No, no, sir. No, sir. I really, I am just throwed. Headache on 10. Like, y'all don't understand. I love y'all for this. Like, YouTube was in mind when I was recording that video. And then, so let me tell y'all after that. After I told him I couldn't mess with him, y'all. So, he was quiet and he was sounding slow, probably from that stroke and probably from him trying to lie. I told him to get out of my car. And when he got out of my car, my friends pulled up next to me and we drove the fuck out of there. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if he ever tried to reach out to me, y'all, because why? Londa blocked him. I don't know if he ever tried to DM me again. I don't know why. You know why? Because I blocked him on Facebook. I blocked his other little text now number that he used to try to text me from. Blocked. He is blocked from my life. I would never talk to him again. Ever. Oh, Jesus. I hope y'all appreciate this video. I really do hope y'all appreciate it. Show your girl love down in the comments, man. Like my video. I'm trying to get back on track. I'm trying to get back on track for y'all. Subscribe to the channel. If y'all rock with me, stay with me. I'm out. Peace.